Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a protein treatment. That's why I'm looking like this. I feel like anytime I come on here, my hair is in a mess. But that's real life. My hair is always in a mess. So I'm going to be doing a protein treatment. Okay. In today's video, I'm going to be using the APHOGEE 2-step protein treatment. I've poured a majority of what is in here into this applicator bottle, so it will be this spray bottle, so it will be easy for me to spray it. And after that, I'm going to be washing it off with this. Is the APHOGEE balancing moisturizer. It says it's a moisturizer, but you're supposed to use it as a conditioner. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I have a video explaining protein treatment and all of that. Today's video is not going to be about that. I'm going to apply the protein treatment while we talk. Okay, so let's start. 2020. I just washed my hair, that's why my shirt is wet and all of that. So let's talk about 2020. Okay. The last time I was on my WhatsApp status, and I was just in my room, and then it just dawned on me how everything was just messy in 2020. Like, I know like this is a different year, but it actually didn't hit me until I was just thinking of everything. Actually, I was triggered by a post on YouTube and other social media platforms. I have my mirror here, so if I'm looking there, that's where I'm looking at. And I've been seeing posts similar to that for a long time, and it just kind of triggered me, and I was like, oh damn. And it just makes me think of life in a whole different perspective. But let's start on a lighter note. Okay. How is everybody doing? How are you doing? Like, for real though, how are you doing? How is your family? How is your work? This pandemic has affected a lot of people in different ways, like their work, their movement, their life in general. Some family have lost their loved ones, and if you're part of those people, I'm really sorry that you have to go through that. It's just crazy. Okay, everything is just crazy. And yeah, how are you really feeling? I'm doing pretty okay. I really can't complain. And talking about how you guys are doing, I feel like this pandemic can be either good or bad depending on how it has affected you. On a good side, it has given time to a lot of people to do other things, like to learn things, to make businesses, to think outside the box, so kind of, the hidden skills that you have there that you haven't really accessed, it kind of giving you time to just go in there and search yourself and be like, okay, it's time to let this out. I think it has done that. And I feel like that's one thing it has. Okay, so I'm confused. I remember the first time I used this, I did not use a shampoo. I did not wet my hair. I believe I did it on a dry hair, but now it's saying I should wet my hair. I don't know. Maybe I didn't read the instruction on this, but we have already started, so we'll go with that. So I'm supposed to comb my hair and distribute it, but you guys know I like doing everything with my hands, so that's what we're going to be doing. So like I was saying, it has given time to a lot of us to do a lot of things. Like I told you guys, I am starting a business very soon. I am currently studying for my MCAT, so it's like I'm busy. I haven't had time, but any small time that I have, I do my research and I put things together towards my business. If you see these things here, yeah, those are all new items like that kept coming in, and I just piled them up because like I ain't got time. Okay, so yeah, how is your natural hair doing? I think it's the perfect time to develop a routine and get into a routine and like do new things, try new things and see what works for your hair. Yeah, try new things that work for your hair. I think it's a perfect time to experiment with stuff, And then by the time life get back to normal, hopefully, God willing, everything you'll be like all set and you can just get your life back to normal, you know. So how is your natural hair doing? Is it going great? Are you... And here comes my daddy. Come and say hi. Say hi. No, there. Hi. That? Say hi.
I want to see the person.
You can't see nobody. You'll see you on YouTube. They'll see you on YouTube. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi, babies, children.
That. Please, the door. I've even forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, like, I feel like this is a time to develop your regimen and get everything good and learn, and things like that. Because some of us do have the time. Not everybody has the time. Like, people are working from home, so people are back to work. There are frontline workers who are still working, but I mean, those who are home, you can make good use of your time now. It's just 2020 has been a year that I kind of want to venture out and do a lot of things, and I feel like I've been in this box for the longest time, and like you're scared of doing things, and that is also low-key from the upbringing that I've had, and I believe most Africans have. I would speak from a Ghanaian perspective. Yes, this is not for every family, but I feel like they're not really taught to be risk takers. So it's like anytime we want to take some risks, we are scared of it. This is the year that I really wanted to take a lot of risks and like kind of venture out and go out of my comfort zone and do things. This is going to be all over the place, just so you know. So like I was saying, this year is just messy. It's like all the way messy. The pandemic, we have the Black Lives Movement. It's like we've been having that all the time. It's just like this year it just hit different. Like things hit way different, you know. And it has brought up important conversations that need to be had and things that need to be worked on, you know, as a society and as a country as a whole, and even as individuals, you know, things that you need to work on. We need to take, it has made a lot of people take a step back to judge the things that they've been doing and their character as a whole. And I just feel like I was talking in the beginning about something triggered me. It's just like anytime I go on social media, it's like somebody, just a disclaimer though, what I'm going to talk about might be a little triggering to somebody. If you're somebody like that and you're sensitive to informations, you might want to click out now. But yeah, in the beginning I was saying that I feel like I came on social, something triggered me to kind of make me feel something triggered me and just dawned on me how messy this year was. It's like anytime I log on social media, I don't know if it's my account or it's everybody's account. It's like I see that somebody is dead or there is a breakup or a divorce. It's like that's all I see almost every day. I come on YouTube and then I see this news channel on my feed and I'm going to Instagram. So for a place like Instagram, I can easily not go to Instagram, but like I'm kind of into YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot, so like I come here and I was just like, oh my god, it's just too much negative stuff, you know, going on. And I know like, yeah, the pandemic and like people are losing their life and stuff like that, but it's just, I don't know, I don't think anybody will be comfortable just seeing that on the news, you know. But then what that did though, looking at all of that, it just made me see life in a whole different perspective. So I was having a little chat with one of my friends and I was like, this whole thing just make me, you know, see life in a whole different perspective, like more of like from my Christian point of view. It's like we get up, we live life, we go on our daily life, we do everything, we are healthy, we have our family around, like our friends around, and then we just chill and it feels normal. You know, at some point it starts to feel normal, but it shouldn't. And this news that I say I've been saying is of young people, you know, people that are my age, people that are a little older than me, people that are even younger than me. And I'm like, damn, this could be me, you know? This could be any of us. But we take this thing so normal and so we take this so normal and for granted that it just kind of become less important to us in real life. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just like you don't kind of think really through the fact that you're breathing air. Your life is going on, your friends are okay, your family is okay, you have food to eat, you have transportation, you know, you still have your job. And these are the things that we see to be little, but it's huge, you know. People are out there, they've lost their job, families are broken up, people have lost their life, people have lost their loved ones. And if you have it, it just makes me be grateful more to God. My life is a luxury, you know. I have life because God has decided to keep me alive. I am not better than any of those people out there. But if you have your life, I feel like it's something that we need to be grateful for. So like the whole pandemic, even though it's bad, it's teaching me to be more grateful about the things that I wouldn't necessarily think of to be grateful for. Yes, there are times in my life that, you know, you pray, oh God, thank you that I'm alive, thank you for the life of my family. But sometimes these prayers become like a routine and you don't always like actually break down that prayer in your head and be like, okay, yeah, I actually mean this time around, you know. It just become a routine that we say all the time. But it's just, I think it just hits me and I was like, no, I'm actually grateful that I still have my family. I'm actually grateful that I still have my friends. I'm actually grateful that I can turn my camera on and make a video, you know, and talk about all of those things even if nobody will watch it. Now, I am grateful. I am grateful for all of this, and it makes me see God in a whole different way, and it makes me appreciate God in a whole different way. I love this APHOGEE protein treatment. If you haven't used it before, get your hands on it. This thing just take my head to a whole nother level. I really like it. I'm not showing you guys the detail, but I'm not sure if you can see it well, but it just make my head feel so different, and I really like it. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say, like how I am seeing life in a whole different perspective. And that's something that I kind of learned from last year. Last year was a tough year for me, but I feel like it was a year of growth. It was a year that, okay, you have been a little comfortable, so I'm just gonna take you out of your comfort zone a little bit, teach you some stuff. You have been so comfortable, and through it all I learned to change my perspective, the way I see things, and that is a huge thing. It makes a huge difference. The way you see things, it changes everything. It changes the way you react to people, it changes the way you do life, it changes the way you approach problems, it changes, like, it will impact your health if you change your perspective. You see things different, and I'm grateful for 2019, even though I wanted it to end so bad. I was among those people that were hoping for 2020 so bad. I was just like, okay, I'm over it. But here's 2020. It's like, be mindful of what you wish for. Here's 2020, and it's just like, okay, it's a whole other drama on its own. And we just started the second half of the year and this pandemic is still going on. It's just like, oh my god, when is this gonna be over? Like, I'm done with this pandemic. Like, I just want it to be over. Not that I really want to go do anything out there. I don't even go anywhere, but I've just had enough of this pandemic, okay? And I just need it to be over. But yeah, I just wanted to apply for the treatment, talk about random things. If it doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it. I have applied all the products. This is how my hair is looking. You're supposed to leave in your hair and allow your hair to dry, so I am going to be drying it with a dryer a little bit to make the process a little faster. It is, I believe, 6 o'clock. I do not want to go to bed late, and I want to kind of wash it, style it, and all of that. So I'm probably going to dry it with a dryer, let it dry, and then I'll wash it up. So thank you guys for keeping me company while I do my protein treatment. And while we talk, let me know in the comments how this year is going for you. What are the things this year taught you? What are the things you learned? What are the things that you're trying to learn, you know, new things in your life? How is 2020? Okay, let me know in the comments. And yeah, this was fun to do. I'll do more of this. It's just fun to me. It's fun to me. I don't know if it's fun to you, but I'll probably do it again. So yeah, if you have any question on protein treatment, be sure to leave it in the comments, and I'll leave the other videos in the description as well. And yeah, I will catch you in my next video. So until then, stay blessed and beautiful.